Hello and welcome back to 555, 5 games in 5 minutes. On day 5, we pick 5 games a month that you should keep your eyes on in the coming month. In addition, we choose 5 from the previous month that deserve recognition. In no particular order, we begin with the February games. Up first is Dandara, a unique Metroidvania-style game. Created by Brazilian studio Long Hat House, Dandara is based on the Afro-Brazilian warrior of the same name who fought alongside others to defend Palmares, a place where escaped slaves would live in safety. The game is unique in how you move from place to place, as Dandara must traverse by jumping from place to place, landing only on specific surfaces. It is available on all major platforms. A game that's described as a mix of 90s FPS games and classic RPG mechanics, Delver crawls its way onto the list. Developed by Priority Interrupt, Delver is a first-person roguelike dungeon crawler that has you hunt for the Ethidian Orb. However, the dungeon is procedurally generated, making sure that no two runs will be the same. The game is available on PC, having exited early access on Steam. Next is We Were Here Too, a first-person cooperative adventure. The game features you and your partner trying to escape a castle, but having to talk back and forth as you're in separate areas working to escape. I should mention that you will need a working PC-compatible microphone for this game, as communication will obviously play a huge role. We Were Here Too is available on PC.
Beasts and monsters, the moment you have all been waiting for is finally upon us. Welcome,
Well, here's a fun VR game for you guys. Sprint Vector is a racing game from Survios, where you up to 8 players compete in the Sprint Vector Championship Intergalactica. There doesn't seem to be anything else like it on the VR realm. It is currently available on PC and PS4, and obviously requires a VR headset. Wrapping up February is Disc Jam, which saw a Switch port this past month. Disc Jam is a game that seems to mix air hockey and tennis, and looks like an advanced form of how they played Pong on the show Reboot. The game obviously is multiplayer, with 2 to 4 players per game, whether you are on the couch or playing online. Along with the Switch release last month, the game is also available on PC and PS4. With that done, we move into March. Some heavy hitters coming this March on all systems, including this one from Nintendo. Kirby Star Allies is the first Kirby game to launch on the Switch, and the latest in the long-running franchise, which has seen a surprisingly large amount of releases the past 4 years. The game features cooperative gameplay, with Kirby being able to recruit other characters by hitting them with love. It will also feature the ability to combine abilities for puzzle solving and powerful attacks. Kirby Star Allies releases on March 16th. The sequel to one of our favorite games from 2013, Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom, starts off hundreds of years after the first game, as cat and mouse tribes war in the town of Ding Dong Dell. You, the young deposed king Evan Pettywhisker Tildrum, work to reclaim your throne after a coup d'etat. While Studio Ghibli will have no involvement in this game, their influence is felt, with character designer Yoshiyuki Momosi and composer Joe Hisaishi, I'll just throw those names up there, reprising their roles from the first game. Ni no Kuni 2 will be available on PS4 and Windows PC on March 23rd.
Stay the hell away from me, okay?
Next up for the month, we have A Way Out, the latest game from Joseph Fares and his team at Hazelight Studios. His second game after the acclaimed Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, Fares and his team are making this experience with cooperative play as the focus, with the story focusing on the escapades of 2 prisoners trying to escape prison for one reason or another. A Way Out will be published by Electronic Arts through their EA Originals brand, and will release on PS4, Xbox One, and Windows PC on March 23rd. I feel like I'm missing something. Nah, I'm sure it's not important.
We need a light.
The 3DS may not have long left, but this March shows that the 3DS can still bring the heat with 2 major releases. We start the look with The Alliance Alive, an RPG from Cattle Call, Grezzo, and For You? I'll just throw that name up there. And localized by Atlas, which is also the same foursome behind 2015's The Legend of Legacy. As a matter of fact, the team used feedback from players of Legend of Legacy to help shape this game. Released in Japan last year, The Alliance Alive will release March 27th, but a demo is available right now.
Tim, don't tell me you confused this guy for me, did you?
And we round out March with the other big March release for 3DS, the long-awaited Detective Pikachu. Developed by Creatures Inc., the game follows Tim Goodman and the titular Detective Pikachu, who, while not as powerful as others of his kind, is smart and claims to be a great detective. While the game was revealed in some form back in 2013 and released in Japan in 2016, it has taken until now to make its way west. Perhaps the upcoming movie that releases sometime next year has something to do with it. Whatever, we can get our hands on it on March 23rd, which I just realized is going to be a busy game day. And that's 5 for February and March. If you liked our list and want to see more when they come out, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want to add to it, list the games in the comment section below. And if you have suggestions for games in April, feel free to add those too. I'm Jeff from Some Nerdy Arguments, and I'll see you next month with another set of games.